Welcome to Idle Talk. Today, we're doing episode 4 of Idle Talk.
Yes, sir.
Before we jump into anything, we hit a workout today.
We did.
Hit a workout. What did we do?
Chest.
What else?
Bi.
Sexuals.
No. Biceps.
Okay. Apparently, I was betrayed in the gym. Let's talk about that moment a little bit.
Oh. Yes.
So, Fabian was giving me the play-by-play today, and I was like, wait, that happened?
Yeah, it totally happened.
Yeah,
I can't believe you didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I didn't know. So, I lost the love of my life today, apparently. I didn't even know it was a competition.
Yeah.
But, lost her to an All-American in football, an All-American in wrestling. Guy was obviously like 24, 25 years old.
Yeah.
That shit doesn't matter anymore, bro. Relax. But
we're
so
the same age, bro.
No, I'm saying like for that guy.
Oh.
Like that's high school. Like that's college.
Is it? I mean,
like, you graduated.
I wouldn't
already.
know.
Like get over it. Like you go into the league, bro. You would have been in the league by now.
You're right.
Like, and he was like shorter than me, so like I guess. But I'm a hating ass bitch.
You hating, bro. You love short kings out here, bro.
I hate him. I'm a hater. But
yeah, I mean, stole his girl.
It started. Yes. Moment of silence. But it started. We went to the gym. Right.
Yep.
Guest passed it up. Boom. LA Fitness. Walk in, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna wait for a bench because that's what I do. If it's in Baltimore, if it's in Yonkers, in my LA Fitness, if it's here, waiting for the bench. That's the first thing I want to do. Bench. Get in there, bench. Yeah. So we get in there. We're working. We're warming up, and then I think it was after the warm up set. Right. She comes in. She's like, hey, can you spot me? Ask me, not you.
Oh. Damn.
I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, you know.
Damn.
Like,
you see how he be doing me, bro?
But I'm saying,
violating my whole life like that.
Why didn't she ask you?
Because I was on the bench, dickhead.
But you wasn't doing nothing. You was like.
No, I was mid fucking exercise.
That's mad rude then, because
I was mid exercise.
Were you mid exercise?
Yeah, you were standing in front of me, and then she was like
spotting me from the front.
No, okay. Pretty far away from me if you was trying to spot
I would
me.
have sat on your lap and picked.
You lying, bro. You was far away from me.
Bicep curled that 25 pounds.
There, and she walked in. She said, "Hey, can you like what was it? She wanted you to spot her.
Yeah. And I said, "How do you want it?"
Hey
yo. She's like, "Don't touch it." I'm like, "I could do that." Yeah. I forgot what she said. She said,
"But did you touch it?"
No. I let her struggle.
But did she raise it ever? Because she was on that. She was on that weight. Yeah,
she did it.
So why she keep trying?
She was like, again, it's like. You try it once. If it doesn't feel that good, then you try it again.
Because after the time that you guys did it, she couldn't get it back up.
She did it because the guy kept touching the bar, but we're fast forwarding a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like she's like, I'm doing one ROM. Don't touch the bar. I was like, perfect, got it. I'm like, you need a lift off? It's like, no. The lift off would have got her mad strength. Like that should be.
It probably would have helped her. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Malik do lift offs all the time, but so you know, I'd watch her struggle. She's turning red. She's doing what she's doing. And then we finally rack you. I'm like, good job. And then I leave. I thought that was that. You know, that was that, right? And then so we're working out, and I'm like, yo, you tell me your side of the story. But then I was like, I thought I was so locked in on our workout. Like I was just me and you locked in. Like,
because then the next time she was gonna go hit it, she was looking at him to see if he would come and spot her. But then he just got on the bench, and I was like, is this nigga stupid?
Bro, you should have said something, bro. Damn, why you did me dirty like that? You talking about me? You did me mad dirty.
I didn't do you dirty. She looked at you.
Now I gotta come back.
She looked at you, and I thought you saw because you started walking, but then you walked towards the bench, and I was like,
bro, I'm locked in.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know.
She caught me during warm-ups.
That's what I didn't know, bro. I didn't know.
Bro, I told you.
And then she went and found some other guy on the other side of the room and was like, hey, can you spot me?
I didn't see that.
And that's why he was like, yeah, give me a second. And then he ran over to spot her. Remember he ran?
Oh, and then
she was like, you don't. She's like, why are you running? You didn't have to run.
Because he's happy.
Yeah.
Wow, I really set him up, huh?
See, I thought that you was spitting game. I was like, maybe he trying to play a little hard to get. I thought that's what you was doing.
I was playing hard to get. I was so oblivious. I didn't know.
I was like, damn, he macking it up right now. He got the Rizzler, bro. I was like, this man got a whole game plan. He helped her once. And was like, nah, I'm ignoring you this time. But then engaged when the other dude came through. I was like, this man got some crazy game happening, bro.
He's like, he's playing chess. I'm like, I'm not even on the board, bro.
I thought he was playing some crazy. I was like, yo, this man is genius level. And then
that's so crazy because I had no clue.
Yeah, I know. And then he just kept spotting her, and I was like, oh, that's it. Like this is.
Oh, you thought she was gonna take turns?
I thought you would like, I don't know,
jump in.
Yeah,
I was too busy.
I thought you were gonna jump in because he would walk away back. He would come back and forth.
Yeah.
So I thought whenever he would walk away, you'd come back and spot her, but you didn't.
I'm not thirsty, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So I thought it was like a long game type shit, bro. But then he kept coming back, and then he got the number, bro.
It was good vibes.
I thought we was doing
a 3-way friendship.
I don't know what happened, but he and her,
damn,
they got a good relationship. They started laughing and giggling together. You know what I'm saying? And then he got the digits at the end.
Her though.
I wasn't paying attention that much.
She
to touch her.
Did it. She did it finally like the last time.
Yeah.
And then he didn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
I was like, boop, he could do it. Fist bumped her. Physical contact.
He still got the digits, and you walked out of the gym with nothing.
Bro, honestly, I didn't even know.
And it seemed like they was getting along really well.
I didn't even know I was part of it.
I was like, damn, Nando, you really fumbled it, dog.
And I was like,
wait, what? You was in the lead. You had it all, and you fumbled it, bro.
I was like, I was in the game, coach?
Yeah, I was in the game? You was in it, bro. You had it, like, locked, bro. And I was like, oh, this man got it. I was like, this man is playing chess right now, bro. He walk over when that man walk away and be like, yo.
I'm a fumbler.
I'm going to get this. Let me spot this one for you.
Is that it?
Or let me get your number.
You should have just jumped in and broken up the spot chain.
Or you could have just walked in and be like, hey, if you ever need another spotter and I'm around, text me.
Bro, listen.
Anything, bro. You didn't say shit.
Listen, I'm in the gym.
No, I know.
I'm with my boy. He not that strong. So I'm trying to build his mind muscle connection. And so I'm focusing on the workout.
Every podcast.
I'm focusing on the workout. I'm like, I'm trying to do my shit. Cause I did 185, and I was like, damn, that shit was kind of heavy. And then I did it again. I did it twice, that one set. And
now we say numbers. You
and I was
trying
like,
to embarrass me, bro?
No, not even. No. I'm just saying.
If you say my number, I'm jumping over
I'm not
this
saying your number, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm
like, yo, that felt mad heavy. So I did it twice. That set, right? That second set was like a working set, like a working rep, and I was like, fuck, that's kind of hard. And so I did it one more time for one, and then I continued to progress. But I was focusing on my shit, and then I was like looking at you the entire time. I'm like, how can I fix your bench? Because I told you, I'm like, you're pretty strong for benching wrong. Like you got this strength up to right now, doing it kind of wrong way, and then I had to give you the 5-step plan, right?
Yeah.
I was like, lock your feet in, right? Squeeze your ass after you lay down. Retract your shoulders, really engage your back. You know, take a deep breath, and then lift.
And breathe out when you push
up.
Breathe
out when you push up, right? That was a 5-step plan, 5-step process, right? And then you immediately jumped up and you're like, yeah, that was way better.
Way easier.
That was way easier. And I was like, see what happens? If you literally
I was struggling the whole time.
Try to systematically set everything up, it'll flow like a machine, you know? It'll flow like something that is able to be moving so smooth like. And I was like focused in. I was locked in. I was watching you, right? First thing I gave you after your first set, I was like, just slide down the bench a little bit. Like, your head shouldn't be leaning off the top of the other side. So I was like, and then we made that change, right? But I was focused on you. Like, she asked me for help for like a second. Focused on her for a second. I looked over by you, though. I was like, are you good? Like, you okay? Like,
yeah, you walked away. You walked away from me, and I was like, this nigga don't even know if I need a spotter. He just walked away from me. But I was like, oh, no, and so fine. That's why once I lifted it, I was like, oh, he's good.
And that's why when you were saying you were counting your story, I was like, wait, I somehow must have thought I was like doing what you're saying, right? Because I fucking immediately stepped away from you, like, but I didn't know, bro. But now I have to come back to this gym.
Come through. Come with me.
Gotta come back. Yeah. What's today?
Thursday? I don't know.
But she probably in there on Thursday. It's Thursday. But she's probably there on Thursdays at least.
So
around what time we went? Like 7? I told you I had to be there at 7. See, she was benching at 7. So probably her bench day is Thursday at 7. So now I'm gonna show.
But now isn't that creepy if we
show
it up
when I come back in January, I'm gonna be benching a lot more, and I'm gonna be putting up weight, and she'll be like, "Wow, that's a lot of weight."
And that's all you want? Just a compliment?
No, but I'm saying that's how I get my.
Is that your in?
That's my in again.
Oh, got it. Game plan. See, I knew you was playing chess.
I'm playing chess. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to a vitamin shop. I'm gonna get some samples.
The Risley Bear, all right?
I'm gonna get some samples. I'm like, yo, I've actually tried this this protein. Wanted you to try something. I got a sample from the store, and he was like,
"Oh, speaking of protein, I gotta make a protein."
Yeah, you gotta make a protein shake, but we forgot to get almond milk.
Oh fuck!
Yo, tell me how
I could pass. Go to Whole Foods real quick and grab.
It's still open? It's fucking like midnight.
Oh no, it's not open.
It's closed, bro.
Yeah, damn.
It's crazy. Look at how we went to Chipotle after the gym, and there was a car meet there.
Yeah.
at the Chipotle like parking lot. I'm like, that's the weirdest place to have car meet, don't you think?
It is. And they were loud as fuck.
They were loud as fuck too. Yeah. Car was shooting, or car was farting. You said.
Yeah, it sounded like it was farting.
And I was like, car was queefing. But yeah, so we did the bench.
Yes,
right?
yes.
That was we did a few sets. That was pretty good. Then we jumped.
Good.
We jumped into arms.
Yeah,
right?
that shit.
How did that go?
That shit hurt.
Describe the first rep versus the first set versus the last set, and just let me like build that story for me.
For the first one, I was like, why did he get like such a baby weight? Like we did like
20 pounds.
20 pounds. And I was like, this is like nothing. I'm hitting it like he's like, do 7 of these, 7 of these, 7 of these, and I'm like, all right. And I did, and I was like, is this supposed to be working? You're like, yeah, bro, it's just the first one. Give it a minute.
Yeah.
By like the third one, I was like, oh, I get it. This shit hurts. Like I was like in so much pain hitting these mid ones, and then I had to go to the top, hit these top ones, and I was like, nah, bro, this shit hurts, man. And then but we got pretty far in those.
Yeah. We did in total 250 movements.
That's insane.
So we were doing 21s, so 7 full bicep curls, 7 half from the midpoint all the way to the top, and then 7 half from the bottom to the middle. Right, and it's just broken down into like 7 different times. Yep. And then we ended up with like 241, and I was like, all right, for the last one, we're gonna do 9 super slow bicep curls, because at that point arms are fried. It's 20 pounds, feels like 50 pounds at this point. And it's we ended it strong, 250 reps. I only usually do this for like, I try to get to like 200, 150 if it's a bad day, 120 if I bench really heavy, try to get to it, because I get used to the weight, so it doesn't really like hurt as bad, but it does hurt like where it's like, oh, I'm actively doing a workout. But it was funny, like you're like, are we at 200 yet? And I'm in my head, I'm like, we about to be to 250, bro. We about to you just wait.
You said 200, and I was like, how we not hit 200, bro? Like
I was like, yo,
I'm so bad at math, I'm not counting. I'm like,
bro, I was like, yo, you want us to do 140 reps or do you want to get to 200? And he's like, where we at now? I was like, 126. He's like, where are we at now? How many more left? And I was like, bro, we're at 126. We just need one more set to get to 140.
No, but you know what I meant? I meant like how many more 7 fucking things I had to do.
Yeah.
And he was like 200 something. I'm like, no, bro, damn, that's too much. How much did we need of these workouts?
I was like probably 6. I didn't do the math. I just said 6. But I feel like
I didn't do the math either. I believed you.
I feel like
I was like, all right, cool.
I feel like you were agonizing. You weren't even counting the sets we were doing.
No, I wasn't. Like, I was counting 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, and that's it, bro.
And you were like, fuck, you're going too fast. And I was like, I'm trying to get through this shit. What do you mean?
Bro, I was like, you got to give me, like, because when you go, it's my break time. You can't speed it, bro, because then I get no break.
Good.
Because then when I'm doing it, I'm like,
because you got to speed it too and give me a long-ass break. Bro, I went to get water, and then I came back, and you still weren't done.
No, I was done. I was finishing.
Yeah, but you weren't done. Like,
but I was finishing. I had like 3 more, bro.
I had 1 more when you came back, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
That is true. You did have like 1 less.
Like, and I was like, and I came back, and I was like, damn, you still not done?
I had like 3 more.
You wasn't pushing through though.
I was in pain, bro.
I know.
I was pushing through. I was just in pain.
And then you were like, we couldn't even do a decent finisher. You were like, I'm gonna die. That's crazy.
I was gonna drop the weight on my head, bro.
It was only and it's crazy because I stole that finisher from college when I played college football.
Yeah. And
we would do that with 45s. And then it would just, and you know what's crazy part?
I could probably do that beginning of our gym session.
No, that's a finisher. That's a finisher. It's called a finisher.
Absolutely not.
It's called a finisher for that reason.
That shit is heavy, bro.
You got to end the workout that way.
My arms were already so sore.
And you know what the hardest part was about the finisher in college? You know where you put your thumbs and you could grip the weight? It didn't have any holes for that. So it was just one solid plate.
So you just had to hold
with
it
the
like
middle
that?
hole. Yeah, we had to hold it like this. Just fucking.
Damn.
One kid, This was impressive because he was like, if anybody puts the weight down, we're starting over, like every time, like no matter what workout we're in. If someone stops, we're gonna start over because why the fuck are you stopping, right? And the only way you would stop if you fucking hurt yourself. That's it. That's the only way we could stop. You can stop, and that's fine. This one kid, he were doing the finisher, that same one we were doing, and he has to throw up. So he's running with the weight over his head, locking out his shoulders, and he goes to throw up in the garage, and then fucking runs back to his spot, and then we continue the finisher. And then so we only do like 2 more, and then coach is like, God damn it, that fucking stinks. Let's pack it up. That's a good fucking workout. Let's go. Let's leave. I was like, me personally, I would have threw it right on the floor. I'm like, I'm not running all the way to the garbage. Yeah. Throwing up and then I'm coming back to my spot. I'm like, I'm catching everybody who's in the way. Like, I'm sorry, but if I'm getting pushed to the brink.
I would have dropped it too.
Throwing up. No, he didn't drop it.
I know, but I'm saying I would have. Like, I'm agreeing with you. I would have dropped it.
No, I would have just threw up and held it, and hopefully he sent me home.
No, I wouldn't have. Held the weight. I would have dropped the weight and went throw up. Fuck that. Fuck everybody else. I don't care.
No, it's a team. We're a team.
No, what?
We're a team, bro.
I'm gonna throw up.
I know. I'm gonna throw up, but I'm gonna try to hold my best. If I drop it on my head, that's okay. Then I'm out for the season. Like, I didn't make the team.
I'll just rest it on my head then.
No, you can't, because then we gotta start it.
How would they know if I'm in the bathroom?
Remember yesterday? No, he didn't run to the bathroom. He ran to the fucking garbage pail that was in the thing.
And I would have ran to the bathroom. See?
How you gonna open the door with the weight over your head, bro?
There's no door
in the gym.
No, the locker room is open.
No, this is a college weight room. So in order to go to the bathroom, you gotta go out of the gym and go into the bathroom.
I got you.
So, but yo, you were about to put the weight on your head today. I was like, don't do that.
Did I just?
No, we're good. We're good. I was like, don't do that. I was like, if you're gonna start over, and we were at like 3, and you're about to put the weight on your head, bro. I was like,
I had to stop, bro. I was like, I'm gonna drop it, bro.
No,
and I'm gonna hurt myself. I was gonna
not.
drop it.
You can't hurt yourself on purpose. That's a human.
It wasn't gonna be on purpose.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
I was slipping. I was like, come on. I would have dropped it, bro. I would have let go of the weight because of how much my body was hurting. My dumb ass would have bang and hit myself, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I gotta drop this because I'm gonna drop it on my head. If not,
nah, you would have had it.
I got you tomorrow, though. I'll try to do a better job.
Yeah, let's see how we wake up tomorrow. Because again, your first day back for a long time. Yeah. And it's been my first day back since like Thanksgiving because I got sick right before Thanksgiving. Yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how our bodies react. And because you have work tomorrow.
No.
No, you don't.
No.
I thought you worked at.
Remember they picked my shift up today.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay.
I put it up where I was like, oh, Nan's gonna come through. We might want to do something tomorrow, so I took it off.
Okay. Crazy.
But it was just what's the word
like you just shot your shot. And
it was an accidental like blessing because like if no one took it, I'd be like, oh, I can't hang out tomorrow. I got work. But because someone grabbed it, I was like, bro, yeah, okay. It's like an accident in disguise or a blessing in disguise. That's
shout out to Ryan C.
Oh, I thought you was about to say homie's whole name, a whole government. I was like, what's wrong with you, bro?
No, you know what's funny? I didn't bring it up earlier, but that was my boss's name in Baltimore.
Yeah, Ryan C.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, what's he doing working at this place? Yeah. But yeah, good workout.
It was a good workout.
That shit was crazy. I wish I would have known that. I would have brought more clothes. So I could go get a workout and then shower again.
I would have told you ahead of time.
Yeah,
if someone picked it up earlier. If someone picked it up earlier, I would have been like, oh, yo. Someone picked up my shift. You can come bring more shit. But no one picked it up until like while you were already here.
I was here.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I called you like 3 times. And you weren't picking up the phone.
I was cleaning, bro. I didn't know.
I know typical like Dominican cleaning session. Music mad loud. I heard that shit in the hallway. And I tried to connect to your TV. And
it worked.
It did. It stopped the music.
It stopped my music, and I was like, what the fuck? And I got up, went to my phone to go see why my Spotify stopped, and I was like, it's not paused. Like, I didn't pause it, so the music kept playing. It just wasn't. It got disconnected from this.
Yeah, it was playing on your phone.
On the phone. Oh. And I was like, why did it do that? And then I reconnected it, but when I picked up the phone, it was like 2 missed calls from Nando. I was like, oh, my B. It said 2 missed calls and like two texts.
It was like 6 texts.
It was not 6. It was I'm here.
A few texts. I'm here.
Door.
I'm at outside.
The door. No, it was I'm at the door.
I was like, which door is it?
Oh yeah, you did ask which door it was.
Is it the one with the mirror?
It was 6 texts. And damn, I don't remember.
It was crazy, bro. And I was like, I gaslit myself. I was like, it's got to be this one.
It is, yeah.
And I almost stopped on the floor below. I was like, but I'm like, this doesn't feel right. So I went one more, and I was like, is it past this? I'm like, do I remember ever seeing myself in this mirror? And the answer is yes. It's been up for a while. I was like, I can't remember.
But you would know that you don't go all the way up, right?
But like that's when I was doubting myself. I was looking up there. I'm like, that doesn't look correct either.
Like, you've never been up there, right?
Yeah. I was like, it's got to be this one. But I'm like, I'm too scared to not.
Because I did the same thing in other friends, like apartments. Yeah. I'd be like, I never went up to that floor because I've never had to. So I know he's not on there. But when I'm at his floor, I don't fucking remember what door it is.
That's funny.
So I feel that.
That shit was crazy. You know what else is crazy?
Mm.
Have you seen Puss in Boots?
Mm-mm.
No, bro.
I want to though. It looks like a really good movie.
That movie is so funny.
I love Antonio Banderas. I loved him in like the original Shrek 2 when they introduced Puss. I was like, this is the dopest character. It's like a Zorro, but it's a cat.
Yeah,
it was like, it's just fire, bro. And then the dude who played Zorro is playing him in the movie.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I was like, this guy is a beast.
I forgot how star-studded that cast was.
Yeah. Mike Myers,
especially Shrek 1. Like
Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz,
yeah,
Eddie Murphy. Who else?
That alone, that star power right there.
Yeah,
is
that's 4.
Huge. Like,
but at
the time more, right? Too. But at the time, like, could you imagine? Like, this is what I.
No, but they do that now.
Exactly, but like, I'm talking about like, I remember the backlash from Mario. We're gonna talk about Mario in a little bit. But like Chris Pratt. Why is Chris Pratt Mario? Why is fucking Jack Black Bowser? Jack Black is Bowser, right?
Yes.
But I'm like, but I was watching Puss in Boots and I was like, wait, there was like mad celebrities in the first Shrek. Like, what the fuck? Like, where's the same?
Well, because Shrek was like written from a book. Like, it was made a movie from a book, so he never had a voice for people to complain about. But because Mario has had a voice for so long, they'd be like, why would you change it when literally the voice actor that's been doing him for years? Why wouldn't you just hire him?
I think the outrage was like, why would you? Like, the biggest outrage I saw was like, why would you change the voice and hire someone who's not a voice actor?
Yeah, who's not a voice actor.
And I was like, shut the fuck up. They're using that to sell tickets. That's what that's the fucking bottom line. I'm trying to make millions of dollars off this movie. Like, I know. And it looks
but I agree with the point. I feel like they should have just kept the OG voices because they're cool. I love their voices.
I don't know.
Mario's original voice is sick.
I don't really care for the original.
I like Bowser's because Bowser never really had a voice. It's more just grunts. It's more just grunts and shit. And when he does talk, it was like in Super Mario Sunshine. It was like a deep voice. So I think Jack Black's is good. I'm okay with Keegan-Michael Keel's like Toad. I prefer the game Toad, and I prefer Mario in the game. Luigi, I prefer his in-game voice, but Charlie Day is doing pretty good with it.
I like Luigi's voice in the trailer.
Yeah. I feel like Chris Pratt is
I think it's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. I watched the trailer in the theater, how it was meant to be seen. Like, you get with the big movie theater like speakers. Yeah. I was like, I'm not sure how I like this.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
But I don't hate him because he's casted in it.
No, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I'm still watch the movie.
Exactly. I don't care. I'm not like protesting like damn. If you don't fucking change it, I'm not watching it type stuff. It was just like, that sucks that the dude who's been voicing him for like 40 plus years didn't get the role. When that man voices him in every game.
Did he say like something?
Yeah, he's in the movie. He's like a cameo, but he's not Mario. That's what they gave him.
Good.
I feel like they should have given him the role. But
yeah, just leave it 40 years. That don't make you entitled to.
And shit. You know they're going to use him right after for the next game. They're not gonna pay Chris Pratt to do a game.
But is Nintendo making the movie? Like,
Nintendo's
are they like
making the movie? Yeah.
Or are they like licensing the rights to a studio, and then the studio is doing
both.
Yeah,
they're like helping, but the people who are making it is Illumination. The people who make like,
do they make the games?
Who, Illumination?
Yeah,
no, Illumination is the people who made like Minions, Despicable Me, Sing, those. So Nintendo hired them to make like an animated movie, so they're working directly together. But it's from Illumination.
With that note, I think it's not a big deal that Chris Pratt is Mario. I feel like if Nintendo's like, wait, why didn't you do that? Go hire that guy now. Like,
yeah, but that's what happened. They hired like a cool actor.
Yeah.
That would bring in money. That's what they did. Yeah.
Did you care for Zendaya being the little bunny?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. At first I didn't care, and then I heard her speak.
Then you heard her.
I was like, oh damn. Because with things like that, it's really hard to like
gauge.
Not immediately think of the person who's voicing them when their voices aren't. They're not trained voice actors.
They're not changing the voice.
Yeah, they're not trained voice actors, so they're not good at like changing the way their voice is inflected or the way they sound. So it just sounds like Zendaya, and I'm like, oh well, now I can't see the character that it's supposed to be. All I hear is Zendaya. So that's why I prefer the originals, right? Because like Bugs sounded like Bugs, but then Lola sounded like Zendaya.
Was Lola the only change in that Spaceship?
No, I think there was more, but she was definitely the
Gabriel
most noticeable.
Iglesias was in that movie, and I think he did a good job as Speedy.
Oh, he's Speedy?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
That's dope, because, see, he did so well, I didn't realize it was different.
Yeah, because he's a comedian, so he does voices and
he's good
shit
at
all the time.
Yeah,
so
he's really good at it.
He's been practicing.
So yeah, see, I don't care who it is, as long as they can like honor the
as
person
long as
who
you're
came
not
before
yourself,
them. Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna do just fine.
As long as you could be like, oh, I heard the old voice. I'm gonna try to get somewhere close.
That's what they try to do at least.
But instead, it's just like, oh, I heard the old voice. I'm just gonna talk like me because I'm Zendaya. It's like, oh, okay.
You know what's crazy? You mentioned Lola Bunny's original voice or old voice. I'm trying to think to myself, what does that sound like?
She sounded sexy. That's the problem.
They didn't want kids turned on at the movie theaters.
And they also took out the little skunk because he was too perverted.
Oh yeah, that's
he's always
true.
like trying to fuck people.
Yeah, skunk.
So they took him off.
He'd a Brian Griffin of the Looney Tunes.
You don't like Brian Griffin?
No, but he'd be fucking humans, and that to me is the craziest shit ever.
Oh, he'd be wanting to fuck humans. Yeah. He'd be like kissing on the girls and like.
He'd be actually fucking humans, like.
Well, we don't know. It's a cartoon, bro.
Yeah, I know, but like there's sex scenes with Brian, not sex scenes, but like after sex scenes where they're. Chilling.
Oh, you're talking about Brian? I thought you were talking about the skunk. I was like, no, wait, that's a
I'm
kid
talking
show.
about Family Guy.
Yeah, he didn't he have a girlfriend for a season?
He got mad girlfriends.
Yeah,
throughout mad seasons.
Yeah, that's weird.
He even fucked Quagmire's dad when he transitioned, which ally.
I didn't know any of that. I don't watch Family Guy.
Family Guy is mad long. There's mad lore.
Yeah, when I do see Family Guy, it's always sporadic. I've never sat down and watched a season of Family Guy
from start to
finish.
finish.
Just watch episodes that are on, and I'm like, oh, that one was funny. Yeah, that one's funny. Too.
It's been 26 minutes, and we have yet to mention the shirt you got on.
Oh. It's a nice shirt, ain't it?
Nice shirt. What's it say on there? Podcast. Podcast. It's almost like a reminder to do things. Podcast. Yeah, it's a oversized shirt.
Yeah.
Tie-dye.
Yeah.
It's like a thicker material for wintertime. Embroidered, yeah. Over 13,000 stitches on there.
That's nice.
So, it's with a medium price
comfy
range.
As fuck.
It is, yeah.
Comfy
it's a good shirt. I told you that would be a good pump cover for the gym.
Yeah.
When you get brolic.
Yeah, when I get brolic.
I need the shirt back though. No cap.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna take it back
and I'll give it to you.
And then
because you got it. Like,
actually, I'm scared to wash it.
So don't wash it.
No, but I'm glad you're gonna wash it because I want to see what happens.
Also, if I ruin it, you're like, fuck you.
It's on you. No, I'm just like, I'm glad we learned that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it by myself.
Got it.
But we're gonna embroider them. There's 4 made.
Okay. 1
for me.
Yeah.
Right. 1 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically, you're the most appeared on Idle Talk guest, so obviously you get 1. And then there's 2 people.
Isn't Malik the second?
Yes, but Malik actually be listening to this shit. Like he'd be like, listen. Oh. There's spikes where I see certain episodes get played, and I know it's Malik because he be at work and he's
just
listening listening to minis. He's like, yo, that was mad interesting, and I was like, I was tight. It was over. Yeah. I was like, why? He's like, because the shit was only 3 minutes long. And I was like, that's today's mini. I don't know what to tell you.
Tell him to listen to the longer episodes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he loves the longer episodes, like the 2-hour shits. He'd be like, yeah. He'd be like that. All of a sudden, episode's over and 2 hours of work have flown by. Yeah. Like the shit's so like.
That's why I listen to podcasts at work. It's the same thing. It's like I'll throw it on. I'm like, oh, it's over, and I'm almost done with my shift. It's always the best.
But so he's gonna get 1. Okay. Because he'd be listening to this shit. And there's some minis that I specifically say, like, if you listen to this, hit me up. Let me know you listen to this, right? And there's another person, big supporter. I'm going to give them a t-shirt. Yeah. I got that idea. I told you that I want to embroider their names on it. And literally, like...
We should collab.
What? Yeah? On what?
Rozu, Idle Talk.
Idle Talk is basically going to be the same thing.
No, we can add some, like...
On the shirts now?
Huh?
On the current
Not
shirts?
these. These will be the Idle Talk shirts. I'm saying, like... collab in the future, make up and a design together. Yeah. And then we can embroider the Idle Talk and the Rozu and a little X. And then like.
So the font that you see here, the guy who made my new podcast cover, he and the logos and all the fucking IP properties that we have under the Idle umbrella. Yeah. He made that, and that was originally gonna be on a long sleeve T-shirt, and it was gonna be spring colors. Never got them made because they were going to be printed on. Oh, and I was specifically looking for embroidery because I know they're going to last a little bit longer. Yeah, so
these will last you for like almost forever.
I'm thinking that this company doesn't do that good of a job on it because you can see some of them come up.
Stitching between the numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers, the letters.
The letters, please.
Dude, what is going on? I am so stupid sometimes.
But but again, I only got 4. Because I wanted to see what they look like and how each, a sample size of 4, like if 1 in 4 are fucked up, I want to see like in case like shipping and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like if 1 and 4 are fucked up, then why would I do that?
I'm so down. And bro, we can make like I don't talk merch like stickers, pins.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but
we
I would, if I was still by myself, I would sell it all at cost. Just be like, if it costs $4 to make a sticker, it's $4 and like 25 cents. Like, there you go.
We won't make no money, bro.
I know, but that's by myself. But that's not the point of it. Though.
Yeah, I get you.
I just want to get.
When I was
the shit out of
when
there.
I was selling clothes, remember I got stickers made, and I gave one for every order. It was free, but it was out of my pocket. But that's because I just wanted everyone to have like a cool thing with your order. So if you want to do something like that,
but the pins, you did the pins for every 2 hoodies.
Yeah, so anybody that bought like bundles, so like double hoodie or a shirt and a hoodie or something like that, or a shirt.
You could get it with a shirt and a hoodie.
Yeah, or a hoodie and a beanie. Any 2 items that you bundle together, I would send you a sticker for free and a pin for free.
Damn.
And the pins were limited. There was like 20 made.
I know. I got one of them.
Yeah, I have one too, and I have one. The person who I started Rosu with has one, and then like a few other customers have one, but I never made more. It was just for that, and I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna just use all my ideas for my next drops for Rosu and shit. I don't want to like do that.
No,
but
I want to do on these shirts. I want to get a special tag made like 1 out of 4.
Yeah,
I just want to commemorate like this is literally drop number XX.
not
0.
even 0.0.
Like yeah.
Point 0 before 0.1, and then you're like, this is the first drop.
Because 0.1 might be something simple just to make some cash.
Well, 0.1 would be the upgrader for this shirt. This is 0.0. Then you upgrade the shirt, then it's 0.1. Then 1 is the first drop.
Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But 0.1 is literally going to be a cash grab. I'm like, hey, we need some money. Buy these shirts. But, I mean, they're nice.
They're
right?
nice shit. Yeah,
it's a good,
very
bro.
good.
It costs $18 to make. So if I sell that at 25, that's gonna be a little bit of profit. But
you should sell it for more.
I don't want to sell it for more.
You should.
I want it to be affordable.
Well, what blank did they use?
Huh?
What blank did they use?
What do you mean blank? No, I don't know what blank they used, but I know that they sold it like
the shirt didn't come tie-dyed and everything like this. They had to buy a regular white shirt and then tie-dye and then let you and then sold it to you to embroider on it.
It looked like they bought it in
So if they're selling you for 18, they must have bought a bulk of them for a lot cheaper that they're selling.
Probably like $4 a shirt or some shit like that.
Because these are good quality shirts. That's why I'm like, this is a really good blank.
You know that black Nike shirt I wore in the Kid Cudi concert?
Yeah.
It's the same exact shirt.
Oh,
it's the same exact, except
that's
that
why.
one has a pocket. But it's the same exact shirt.
Like quality.
And I don't know how I hunted that shirt down to this one without the pocket, but I was like, this is a fire ass shirt, and that's the shirts I like to wear. So
it is a nice
again,
shirt.
I feel like
I like to wear these types of shirts.
I make merch for myself, and then if other people want to buy it, then
that's literally what I did. Yeah.
So it's a fucking fire shirt.
It is.
Like it looks so cool.
It is very much a fire shirt.
I was gonna wear it. That's what I was gonna be my shirt to wear for this podcast, for this episode. But you took it.
I got it.
Yeah, but there's I made 2 versions of that shirt. One of them just says "Idle Talk" by itself. I wanted to see how that looked like.
Where is it?
It's in my house.
Oh.
In the font that we have font, that's gonna be like the Idle Talk font. And it only needs 1 line across the chest. Looks cool.
Yeah,
like it.
minimalist. Yeah, I like that too. I love the like just one.
It's probably like just the one. It's probably like the middle one that we see there. The middle, yeah. So we'll just say Idle Talk right there.
Yeah. And
again, made by the guy who made my podcast cover. Shout out Tames Media. He drops merch all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fire. It's cool.
Cool.
But
we gotta hit him up.
I know I gotta hit him up. He actually said because he made me those, and he was like, if you want to pay me to make you the merch, he'll do it, and I wouldn't mind to do it. But then I would.
How much is he?
He's expensive, but he's
good
worth it, though.
Yeah, he's good.
I don't care. I never like.
I don't care about I was commissioning somebody.
Yeah,
if they're good. I'm like, if I can afford it, I'm gonna use it.
I'm like, yo, give me some time. Let me get this cheddar up real quick. Like I always tell him that. Like he's always been, and he never he'll take other projects, and I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, hey, do my shit right now. Like but he does my shit fast.
I'm gonna tell you about idea offline.
We can say it right now, and then we'll bleep it.
No,
like come on, like other podcasts.
You gonna bleep it? That's gonna be a lot of editing, but.
Okay, so we'll talk about it.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a lot of editing
because I'm gonna make Faber and edit all these episodes, so he's gonna.
Damn.
It's good. It's crazy.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I like because you said I'm collabing with Rosie. I'm like, how crazy would it be if like all 3 of them, like, that would just be like something cool for me to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, my shit.
And it
Your
would
shit.
revive Rozu.
Seventeens me to I mean, you mentioned buying the embroidery machine. I'm like,
Dude, I want to buy one.
it's mad. It takes mad long to buy though.
No, it doesn't.
Like my
It's
mom
just
has been
expensive.
in talks with this company for mad long.
I could get us. I can get us one
she
like
dropped it.
tomorrow.
But they were industrial, like super, like
They're very heavy. They're very big.
mhm. And
But
it's
they're so
it can
amazing.
it can work on 8
yeah,
hoodies
some
at
can
the
work
same
with
time.
more.
Yeah, I know, but like
It's so sick, bro.
I want to do that.
I just don't have the space for it. Like if I bought it, where
Mhm.
the hell would I put it?
That's why my mom stopped like talking to the company. She was like, "Where am I?
What
put
if
this
we
big ass shit?"
if we can use your mom's space, but we buy the
We
machine?
can't. That's why she didn't fucking buy it. Like,
Oh, it was too big for her
was
space.
mad big.
Oh, damn.
And yo, so she
What about the loft idea? Well, not the loft.
If I get a loft?
The office.
Nah, it's not
Would
that,
it fit?
It's not that kind of office. It's like office building
Damn.
kind of thing.
Oh well.
Hold on, I took off my hat.
We have to pause for it.
No, but I'm just letting the people know.
I was like, what do you mean? Hold
I
on.
was getting kind of hot. But so my mom used to have these like clothing companies, like
Yeah.
local clothing companies, come and
Asked her to
ask her to
embroider?
sew on patches, and she's like, I
Yeah.
could probably do this an easier way. But then, like, let's say she had 6
Yeah.
companies come to get
She can't
patches
do
done.
all of them because
No,
that's a
she
lot of work.
can, because she'd be fucking going crazy in there.
Really?
Yeah, she'd be doing them in like 4 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, and she's a woman and like old and like human. Like
Damn.
she like if a
And she would,
machine
like,
was
hand do
doing
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
If a machine was doing it, they probably should pump out like
Yeah.
8 in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Literally.
like, it's impressive that she does it, but like more than half of them ended up in jail for like
All the-
taxes.
all the companies that hired her.
Yeah, like the owners of those companies,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then because they're so small, like and they're local, it's
Yeah.
like if they don't trust nobody to handle their money, handle their
Mhm.
business, to fulfill orders and shit like that. So it all just like stops.
Yeah.
And so my mom didn't really care for some of them, but she was like, "Oh damn, this kid, he was actually pretty. He was listening to the wrong people. He fucked up." And then those same people are like coming in to my mom's shop still. When they told him to cut my mom off because they could get it cheaper here,
Yeah.
and then they would stay like bring my mom like a hoodie or two, like, hey,
Yeah.
can you do this real quick? I need some emergency. You're local, and they're like, yeah. So they kept the doors open,
Mhm.
and they made that guy close the door with my mom,
Oh.
and then he came back like crawling back, like, you were right. They were fucking me over. Like this shit was
Yeah.
fucked up. And now like covering for my mom these last couple of weeks at the shop, like you could just tell like when my mom finally came back, she's like, oh, how's so and so? And they're like, oh, I don't know, I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
They're making it sound like they can't see him,
Yeah.
but they can if they wanted to. But it's been some shit. I'm like, this is some super shady shit for just making clothes.
Yeah.
Like, is that crazy? Like, is the industry that fucking crazy that you gotta like tear down all your local competition, quote unquote? But it's just a fucking crazy ass experience, like seeing that secondhand, where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, you really try to cut my mom off, and you come in here every day.
It's
now.
like a drug deal for clothes. That's weird.
Yeah, literally. No, literally, my mom makes prom dresses, and she can be like, just send me a picture, and I'll copy the same exact thing. Like,
And she makes it.
she makes this shit, bro.
Damn.
So like, and I swear, like some of them be like fashion like prom dresses,
Yeah.
and I'd be like, we like stealing.
Yo, I would
Property.
hire your mom if I was a fashion like major. You know those times
They
where
do
where
that.
you have
They
to like
do that.
make clothes.
They
I'd
come
hire her
and pay my mom.
yeah, I'd be like, yo, do this assignment for me. Just make it look
they,
like this.
They come and do that. Yeah. And
I would literally do that,
now,
and then I'd lie and be like, yeah, I made it.
like, really, you did this fucking cross
Yup.
stitch
I'd be like, I did it.
8 infinity loop, whatever.
You know it, bro. I'm just
Bro,
that good.
My mom be fucking opening up shirts, like taking the entire stitching off,
yeah.
and then cutting it and making it better. Like, she
Yeah.
was like, you see this shit right here? Psst, wouldn't fly in Mexico. Quality control. She's like literally the stitching be off the shirt sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it's a Versace shirt. I'm like,
Uh,
that's fucked up. Like, it's a lot of money, first of all, because of the
Yeah.
name brand, but like, you couldn't have.
it's probably because they were doing it with a machine and they didn't do it correctly.
Yeah, my mom does it with a machine, and the shit comes out perfectly.
I know, but I'm
fine.
saying like the person who probably did it was like, remember they're in a sweatshop going
Is
making
it?
a
I
bunch
didn't
of
know. I didn't want to say
bunch
that.
of like
I didn't know.
Versace shirts. So
We gotta meet the quotas.
that's what I'm saying. They're out here making like 17 shirts, bro. So maybe one of them gets messed up, and they're like, yeah, especially fast fashion,
I hate fast fashion now,
dude.
with a passion.
They make clothes so fast.
You know what I hate?
Sheen,
I hate all
Fashion
of them.
Nova.
Fashion Nova, all of them. And here's why.
I hate them. too.
Ruining the tailoring business. Like
They are, yeah.
They come in. They're like, "Can you fix my $30 shirt or dress?" And I'm like, "All right, $30." And she's like, "But that's how much the dress costs." I'm like, "Yeah, if you would have paid an extra $30, you wouldn't have to come in. Like
that is
you wouldn't need to fucking
if
come
you bought
in.
a $60 dress, it probably wouldn't have broken.
It would have fit. It would have been perfect. Like they're like, "No, I bought it and it's too big." I'm like, "Well, yeah, because you could have bought a medium and it would fit fine, but you wanted the extra large because it was cheaper." Like fucked up. I dealing with that. Like this shirt cost me less than that. I'm like, well then fucking go buy another shirt with this $30 you could have spent. Like go, like I don't care. And they come in and like, they're talking like mad loud in front of me. They're like, is there another cleaner nearby? Like we should check. I'm like, yeah, if you go up this hill to the left, stay on Yonkers Ave, you'll hit cleaner right there. They'll take care of you. I'm like, and then they'll come back like that's kind of far. I'm like, you asked for an alternative. I don't know what the fuck you want, but I'm like, it is what it is. I'm like, I'm not gonna be like, no, stay. Like, I'm not gonna beg you for fucking service when there's a kid with the Versace shirt. I'm like, and we're like, yeah, it's gonna be like $50 to fix. He's like, cool.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, all right. And then I was talking to my friend Journey about this. I was like, I think there's a psychology behind it where like if you spend more money on a shirt, not saying it's better quality, but if you spend more money on a shirt, you'll be more willing to spend more money to either clean it or fix it or tailor it to yourself.
You want to preserve that shirt.
Exactly.
Like if you spend like $100 on a shirt, you want to preserve the shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
you'll spend the $30 to fix it, or
it's probably the same quality as a fucking $20 shirt.
Yeah.
Based on just materials alone, but you don't want to spend that money because it's like I spent that much money for it.
Exactly.
I'm like, if you would have just spent the extra $20, you probably could have got a better shirt that probably fit a little bit better. Yeah. Right. But hate that. I was like, I hate this. I'm like, get out of here. I wanted to make a sign, but like, if you bring Shein fashion over anything in here,
that's like the Karen.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna lower the cost to do it because the quality or the price that you paid for is lower than the labor it costs. I'm like, I'm not gonna match it. I'm not gonna price match it. I'm like, oh, you paid $15, we'll charge you $4 because you paid $15. Like, no, I'm not fucking doing that. Like, it's fucking stupid. But also fucking tips for if you're getting something tailored. If you're getting a suit pants tailored. Bring the shoes. Bring the shoes that you're gonna wear. Because we can tailor it to the fucking shoe. Like if you want to shorten it because you want to wear a certain shoe, like bring the shoes, and then put them on. Because you gotta try them on. You gotta try the clothes on anyway. So bring the shoes, put them on.
Genius.
Yeah, especially with dresses too.
I just buy dress pants and I'd be like, whatever. I'll suit them with this.
And there's a special thing you can ask your tailor too if you wear a watch. Yeah. To get the sleeves done a certain way. And
where it
always
like
shows your watch.
Like a little bit. I was like, what? They do that?
They do that. Yeah. It doesn't cost that much to do, but we charge you extra.
I remember I was watching a TikTok about it. I was like, whoa, what? They do that shit?
Yeah.
Where like they tailor one sleeve a little bit shorter or a little bit longer.
Yeah, so
that way you can see the watch. I was like, oh, that's really smart.
A lot of businessmen come and do that.
That's really smart. Yeah, I've only ever been to cleaners to like hem my pants because I bought a pair of pants and they weren't hemmed, and I was like, "Oh, I need these hemmed." And then she just measured the pants, and she was like, "All right, come back tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah. And I came back tomorrow.
I hate the come back tomorrow shit.
Why? They can do it right there?
No, they can, but I'm like, take an extra day for yourself. Like, come on, you don't gotta rush through that. Not even rush through that, but it's
I
like
was happy because I feel like I was like. It was like I needed the pants. I was like, yo.
I hate when they be like, hey, oh, it's an emergency. I'm like, you should have came yesterday.
Yeah, I'm down. I was like,
you should have came yesterday.
I was like, yo, can you get this done quickly? She's like, you need it tomorrow? I was like, I would love it by tomorrow. She's like, yeah, I got you. I was like, thank you.
I'll be feeling bad, though.
I didn't feel bad. I paid her a lot.
Damn, they be charging you extra. My mom be charging the same exact thing as if.
No, not that they charged me a lot. It was just I was like tipping her a lot. I felt bad. I was like, if you can get it done, yo. Yeah. By like tomorrow, I got you, bro. Like, I'll take care of you. And she's like, I got you. I'll get you to pick it up tomorrow. I was like, all right.
Say less.
And then
I'm here. I'm gonna camp out in the front the whole night. Me,
it's like a little Asian woman. She's like, I got you tomorrow. Come through. I came back. She got my name wrong though.
So does my mom.
She
my
wrote
mom be spelling everybody's name wrong.
She wrote Alfred on my shit, and I was like, I don't know where you got that from, but all right, bro. It's not my name, but I get it.
My mom will be messing up like that, but she be fucking up people's names.
Yeah,
should be like a T where it don't belong. But no, my mom went to a dry cleaner in Yonkers and worked there for like a year, and then she's like, I'm gonna start my own. Dipped.
Damn,
she was crazy. I'm like, you really That's what people say to do though. If you wanna run a coffee company, go to work at a Starbucks, you know.
So
like
you
that.
know.
But she just went fucking. She's like, all right, I'm gonna steal all these ideas. I'm out of here. I mean, you can't steal things that's been happening for years and years and years.
But it worked. Now she has
it's just
place.
crazy. And it's funny, like when it says dry cleaning, it's like literally dry clean. Like we spray a chemical on it and then rub it off, and it's clean.
Really?
Yeah. But it's fucking brolic, that chemical. If you catch a whiff on that, you can't catch too much whiffs on it.
I didn't know that. I thought they really like just cleaned it for me, like washed it.
No, if it's dry, you can't wash it with water. You clean it with this chemical that's mad strong.
I'm being real with you. I didn't know that. I thought like whenever I would go to like
you thought we stuck it in the washing machine and charged you mad money?
I thought I was like, okay, shit, I get it. I wouldn't want to clean another nigga's clothes, so I was like, okay, I get it.
No,
like you got to clean someone else's like drawers and stuff. I would be like, I would.
Brings their drawers to the dry cleaner.
Some people do.
That's fucking wild.
Like rich people, they like bring all their clothes to.
Yeah,
but
their underwear is like silk and shit.
No, they'd bring like straight fucking
Calvin
Klein's. Like
straight fucking Hanes.
No,
cotton.
I don't think
Dookie stain.
Rich people would wear Hanes.
Nah, never.
I wear them.
I wouldn't.
Cheap, dog.
I don't.
Cheap.
I wear all my underwear is either Nike Pro Combat underwear or, which they're expensive as fuck. They're like $50 for 3 underwears. Nah. So I
pay like $12 for a pack of 6.
A pack of
I'm
like 18.
I'm like, hell yeah, boy. I'm like, yeah. I got a deal.
But it's the chemical is so strong that if you have a light color, right?
Yeah. And
so we use white rags to clean them because white doesn't transfer.
Okay.
But my mom would grab the wrong rag one time and it fucking transferred the color of the rag. It was like a blue rag onto the clothes. No. But you can clean it if you treat it, or in fact, like immediately, right?
Yeah.
And I hate when people like try to treat the shit themselves and fuck it up and be like, "Hey, can you clean that?" And when I look at it, I'm like, "Did you try to clean this before?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Did you treat it or did you fucking throw it in the washing machine and this is how it came out?" Yeah. And then they're like, "I threw it in the washing machine." I'm like, "This is not gonna come out." Like, you fucked up. Like, that's pretty bad. But that chemical is so strong.
Like, does it come off like if there was blood on clothes, would it take off the blood?
I cannot answer that.
Why?
Because I can tell you off camera, but I can't tell you. I can't answer you. I mean, I feel like the obvious answer is obvious, but it's like I have a specific story I can tell you.
Oh, you got blood off a shirt once?
No. Not me.
Okay.
But
secret safe with me and the rest of the world.
But the guy was like, I spilled wine on my shirt. And my mom was like,
that's not why.
I was like, okay. And I feel like it's so funny because all cleaners are like that. They'll be like, all right.
So it even takes wine off. That's crazy. What if like I'm trying to think of something that's hard like to get off a shirt.
Grease, no.
Grease, no.
Any oil stains,
no. Damn.
Makeup, what if, like makeup if it's too brolic. Fun fact,
won't come off.
If your girlfriend, or somebody you're seeing in a club or something, and you're partying with somebody and you're sweating and the makeup is clumping a little bit. If it's cheap makeup, and if they rub that on your clothes like on a shirt, and you don't notice and it sits there, it won't come off.
Oh, really?
It's gotta be the mixture. It's gotta be the mixture of cheap makeup and sweating, your humidity from your body already on top of that, underneath your shirt. And if you just are not aware of that, and it settles in, sometimes like you can see like a little different tint of the makeup it was like on the shirt.
Damn.
Yeah, fun fact. But it's got to be a mixture of all that. It's got to be all the shit that could go wrong. Got to go wrong.
You know, like when you sweat a lot, and you're wearing a white shirt, and then the collar gets yellow.
Bro, like brown.
It comes off.
That shit's brown, but that shit comes off.
Really?
But I hate when people bring in clothes like that and they're like, "Yeah, I can have it by Thursday," and it's Tuesday. I'm like, that shit needs at least until next Tuesday.
Damn, it takes that long to come off?
Yeah, because you got to do it multiple times.
Yeah, because I've tried washing some white shirts and I'm like, oh, that's not coming off, bro.
I've been like, in my head, I'm always like, just buy a new shirt.
Do. That's literally what I do. I just toss it.
Fucking gross.
I just toss it. I'm like,
bro, get one of those neck liners things so you don't fucking. Looks like you wiped your ass on this fucking collar.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they make them.
Because I remember when I was like my very first job, I was a waiter, and I had like a rotation of 3 white shirts.
I get that because you're young,
and every like after a month of working there, every like neckline was yellow, and I was
why
like,
does that happen? Is it?
It's sweat because I'm sweating throughout the day.
But your sweat is like,
and then like I would wear one for 2 days, then throw that one in the wash, right? And then I'd wear the next one for 2 days, throw that one in the wash, and I'd rotate them until like I can always have a clean one, right?
Yeah.
And so, but eventually, a month of doing that, they all just started getting yellow like collars, and I'm like, damn, I can't. And I'm washing them, but it's not coming off.
Yeah.
So,
no, that's hard to take.
Now I don't even wear white dress shirts.
I just try to avoid white as much as I can because like I will always fuck it up. Either ketchup.
Yeah, that sucks sometimes too when you're like
juice.
Wearing white and you
cranberry juice.
I
drink
prefer
cranberry juice every day.
I prefer darker clothes, but sometimes I like white. But I hate wearing it because I always get it dirty.
Bro, I got a Maud Latour shirt from that concert I went to. We were listening to her in the car. Shout out to Maud Latour. Comment on my TikTok. And it's white, and I can only wear it with a jean jacket just for like little protection. Like,
yeah. So you know, if you get dirty, it's just this one part. You're like, yeah, that's not that bad.
But whenever I'm wearing a white shirt, I have to just carry another shirt.
Can I get paint off?
Paint depends.
I remember I got
paint.
Did you
wash it off,
man?
Or before?
It's off, but I remember when I first did it, I was like, "Oh damn, man!" I was like, "I just bought this hoodie." Like, it's always whenever I buy a new clothes and I'm like, "I'm gonna wear it for this special occasion," I will always mess it up, and it pisses me off because to no avail. I always do it to myself. I'll be like, "This is a brand new shirt or a brand new hoodie. I'm gonna wear it for this," and I wear it for that, and I always get it dirty, and I'm like, damn, man. And I immediately have to throw it in the wash, and then when I do it, it always comes out with like something, and I'm like, no.
There's a Tide stick.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get one of those.
Traveling, but it's
so
really good.
Help the stain immediately.
Yeah,
right?
immediately, and then you can take that to dry clean. But I hate when it's like, I'm like, oh, when did this happen? It's like, oh, it happened like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, I can't guarantee this is gonna come off. Yeah, like I can't guarantee that to you, and it's disappointing when they're like, really? I'm like, it's been 2 weeks, lady. 2 weeks, and you let that thing settle, and then you threw it in the washing machine thinking it was going to come off. No. No, it's not. It's dry cleaning, but it's not miracle working, which is like, I feel like a lot of expectations are like, I'm coming to a cleaner, it should be cleaned. I'm like, well, when you spill wine all over you, and then you wait like a few weeks, and then you finally remember about that shirt, and you come in, and you're like, it's been like a few weeks. Can you clean this? We can try. You know, you're going to pay for the attempt, but I can't guarantee you it's fully clean. Sometimes we even export our really dirty clothes and we get it clean somewhere else. Yeah. And it's like, it's a good relationship we have. Like, we'll do this, like, we'll tailor shit that they can't do, my mom will do, and we'll kind of like trade that way. And it's like, damn, if these guys couldn't get it out.
That's what she said.
This is brolic stain. I'm like, that's the super stain right there. Super Saiyan? Nah, super stain, bro. That shit is impossible to come out. So, I don't know, it's a different world. Yeah. Again, buy that Tide stick, that travel stick. Just keep it. Lifesaver. Keep it in your bag, keep pocket.
I should get one, bro. Every time someone brings it up, I'm like, yo, I need one of those. And I'm like, I'm going to get one next time I'm like here. Amazon. Always forget.
Amazon, and then do the subscription for like 3 months. Every 3 months, you get a new one.
I do that for like some stuff. Yeah, like my lotions and my face washes. I'm like, I know I'm gonna run out like in a month or so. Yeah, so I'm gonna just subscribe and just do that. But I hate when it's for something that I'm just gonna buy once and it's like, I wanna do this monthly. I do it for the discount. I'm like, no, bro, I don't need this every month.
I do it for the discount.
What? So you just have a bunch of stuff coming to you monthly?
No, I just cancel it right after I get it.
You can do that.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny? Oh, Vitamin Shop, I got Prime on subscription. Yeah. Prime 1 week by itself. Yeah. And then the next week, another case of Prime, but with C4. That one comes every month. Yeah. The Prime by itself comes every 2 weeks, right? Okay. And so.
What flavor?
It would do one would be blue and the other one would be green.
Have you tried Metamoon?
I have. It tasted ass.
What?
I hate Metamoon.
Oh, it's my favorite one.
But
what about Ice Pop? You like Ice Pop?
I haven't tried Ice Pop.
What? I can go get you one, bro.
Okay, we'll try that because
I love Ice Pop. Ice Pop and Metamoon are my favorite.
But I buy the packs. I buy the fucking 12 like case
on Amazon.
No, on Vitamin Shop.
Oh,
because if I do in-store pickup, it's $20.
Oh damn!
But I had to cancel one of them because they couldn't they didn't have any more green. So I'm like.
You like green?
I like green.
That's the worst flavor.
The worst flavor is purple.
No. No, I would prefer purple over
Purple
green.
tastes like fucking medicine.
No, and green tastes like nasty, like dirty water, bro.
Really?
Yeah, it tastes like
I
dirty
like
water.
green.
It tastes like dishwater. Even though it says lime, it tastes like dishwater. I don't like the lime one.
I don't feel that
for
taste.
me, flavors are
the
Meadow
taste.
Moon is number 1.
Ass.
Number 2 is Ice Pop.
I never had it.
Then it's blue, red.
Elite. I would do blue, green, red.
Green is number
Orange,
2.
purple.
I prefer orange over green.
Orange, Meadow Moon, purple. Those are the flavors I've tasted. That's how I would rank them.
Oh, you think purple is worse than Meadow Moon?
Worse than Meadow Moon.
And you said Meadow Moon was ass.
Meadow Moon was ass, but I feel like
Did you just have a bad one, bro? Because
I
Meadow
don't
Moon is
know.
good.
I don't know.
Meadow Moon is so good.
I had it once. I was like, you know that face you make me
Yeah.
don't like something.
It must have been a bad one because Meadow Moon's good. Then again,
You
you
must
might
have had
just
a bad green one then, because I love green.
No, because I've drank it like 2-3 times now.
Bro,
I always
I
give it
buy
a shot.
cases
Every time
of
I
green.
see it, I'm like, I'm gonna give it. Maybe it is me. And I drink it, and I'm like, nah, this is bad, bro.
It sucks.
Yeah, this one's bad. But I like all the other flavors. Like I
would have
like,
guessed
I like
that you,
orange. I like
maybe your
purple.
mouth sucks. Maybe
You just had different taste buds because you don't like purple, but I like the purple one.
Do you like the purple? I feel like
And
the
I love
purple-
Meadow Moon, and you don't like it, so you might just have really.
I feel like the
different taste
purple
buds.
really tastes like medicine.
I
like
disagree.
cough
I
medicine.
think it's good. I like it.
I don't know. I bought a case of purple, so
I feel like orange is more medicine-y, but I still don't mind it. I like orange. Yeah, I like it.
I don't.
But I feel like it's more medicine-y.
though.
Like
I don't feel that way.
tastes
about
more
orange.
what's the word?
I feel like that's the
medicinal.
closest one. That's orange is the closest tasting wise to Gatorade. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I don't. I
yeah,
don't
orange.
love it. I don't hate it.
Orange does taste a lot like the orange Gatorade.
Yeah,
it tastes
so-
very similar.
That's why I'm like. That's why it's in my good graces.
I agree.
So.
I don't really drink Gatorade anymore.
No, I either drink Prime or nothing at all.
I just wish that Prime made
just-
bigger bottles.
it's just
Their
the
bottles are
nutritional
so small, bro.
How many do you need?
Because the Gatorades are like big, bro.
They're just long.
But no, they have more fluid ounces. What is it, a Prime? Like 16 ounces? Some Gatorades are 24 ounces.
True, but some are measured in milliliters. Gatorades.
Are they?
Yeah, some. The really long, narrow ones.
Oh yeah.
Those are milliliters.
And how
Those
many
aren't ounces.
How
I don't
much
know the
is
math, but I was talking to Malik about it. I was like, "Is that worse or better?" And he's like, "Depends on what the number is." But I didn't have them on top of my head. They could easily be like 250.
But there's even those really fat ones, like the 80.
Fucking
yeah,
big ass.
yeah, they're like
fucking-
80 fluid ounces.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Brawling.
They need some big ones.
You want to prime that big?
Yeah, it lasts me all
That
day.
shit got like 4 servings in it. That big ass shit.
That's like 100 grams of sugar or some
Bro,
shit.
literally.
But
Bro, during football, that would be elite. The big ass Gatorade.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. The thing is,
I feel like they should make bigger sizes.
I
That's
think
all.
you just need to buy
Because
cases.
they got the powder.
You need to buy the cases. Though.
Have you seen the powder?
I have seen the powder. I haven't tried it.
Why would they do powder before a bigger size of Prime? They went like left field instead of going
Because the cost
where they
of
could have went.
The cost of the fucking drink is not the drink itself. It's the bottle,
The packaging.
the packaging. You're paying for the bottle.
So
not-
because they had to make a bigger bottle, it'd be
it
a lot
costs
of money.
more. The bigger bottle
Oh.
costs more. It may be cents, the cost, but it's
Yeah.
still affecting. Like, if it costs 24 cents and each Prime is $3, like,
Prime is like $5-6, bro.
is it here?
It's expensive, yeah.
Bro, that shit's $3.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time,
Do you go to GNC?
Yeah, I do go to
That's your
GNC.
fault. You got to sign up for the membership.
Well, that's because they have all the flavors at GNC, bro.
Mm.
And I am a GNC member, so. But I might be wrong because I always buy 2, so I might be.
That's a
just
good price.
fuck up the
5 for
math.
$2.
No, it's not 5. I just try to add up the math because by the end of it, it's like.
Plus taxes.
Yeah, but I think it's either $4 or $5. I know it's not 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's either 4 or 5.
I think it was like $3.30 something in Vitamin Shop.
Oh, it's like
Speaking of
$4.
Vitamin Shop,
Yeah.
there's an option on there. Again, I was talking about I had to cancel one, and one of the cancellations reasons is I just wanted the discount.
Because people do it so often.
people do it
That's
so
funny.
often. And I'm like, and I wonder what the statistics behind that are. I'm like, how many people click? Like, I just want
Who are
the
honest
discount.
about it?
Yeah. And then I wish they would be like, they would pull like a D brand or something and be like, I'm lying. Like, that shit would be funny as fuck. But yeah, I mean, Vitamin Shop, I just prefer going there instead of
It's just the
GNC.
The GNC is just really close to my job.
Is
It's
it?
literally like
Is it
2
on the
stores
same
down.
strip?
Yeah, it's 2 stores
I would
down.
go there too, honestly.
So
But I want
always
to try.
just go there.
I want to try the ice pop one.
The ice pop is good.
It looks like it's the best flavor, but
I disagree.
I haven't had
it's
it.
It's the second best for me.
Metamoon is the best,
For
really.
me,
After
yeah.
ice
That's
pop.
what I'm saying. I think we have
I'm
very
gonna buy
different.
a Metamoon and an ice pop tomorrow.
Maybe what if you don't like ice pop either though? Maybe we just have different tastes.
I feel like I will though.
But what if you don't?
It looks like the ice cream.
It is,
and I
it
love
tastes
the ice
like
cream.
it, kind of. Metamoon tastes like cotton candy or like Skittles to me, and it's mad
Does
good.
it?
Yeah.
Have you had Skittles in a while?
No, but I
don't think you know what Skittles tastes like. I had Skittles
taste like.
yesterday.
Oh, I don't eat candy like that, but I remember eating candy and
Sometimes
Skittles
I feel like
tasted that.
I feel like I could feel my teeth decaying when I eat candy.
Yeah, I think that's why I stopped eating candy. Is because that I was like,
But my sister loves Skittles, bro. I'm like, this is changing your DNA. Did you not know that?
candy changes your DNA.
No, Skittles specifically changes
Why?
your DNA. I don't know. Somebody like there was a report from like
For eating a lot of Skittles.
yeah.
It used to be my favorite candy
Damn.
when I was younger, but I stopped eating. Like I'll eat candy like once in a while, but
Yeah.
when I was younger, I ate it a lot more.
Nah.
But yeah, no.
I have Skittles.
Like my go-to like candy would be like a Reese's cup 'cause I like
chocolate.
and peanut butter.
What's my go-to candy? My go-to chips are hot Cheetos.
For go-to chips, oof, I do. This is a special one. If you know about this one, you real. It's the
Instagram.
Cheetos Chester Puffin Corn. It's like puffed popcorn. There's
Cheetos.
no kernel in
Just
it,
Cheetos.
and it like if you bite it, it like melts in your mouth. It's just fire, bro. It's my favorite chip ever.
Hot or regular?
No, it's just
flavor?
regular like nacho cheese.
Hmm.
That's my favorite chip.
Do you drink soda?
I don't. But
If
I
you had to,
if I
like,
had
if
to
you had
choose
like a
one,
fucking craving, you're like,
it's like a
fuck.
Fanta orange.
Fanta orange.
Yeah.
Have you tried Fanta strawberry?
No.
They sell it at McDonald's.
I would,
and
though.
it's fucking
That sounds good.
crack.
Because Fanta's every flavor I've had of Fanta, I'm like, this is good.
It's good. But
Yeah.
the strawberry one's fire.
But I don't really drink like soda like
yeah,
that.
I try not to, but every time I go to McDonald's, I'm like, I want that
Lemonade,
I
though?
want that Fanta.
Fucking love lemonade.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I've been hooked on?
I love lemonades. I
That
love
Whole
iced
Foods
teas.
orange juice.
I can't have orange.
Why?
I'm allergic. You know this.
Oh shit! I don't know shit about people, bro. I feel like my friend Jalen that I had on the show.
Yeah.
Actually, fun fact: her episode was the most streamed episode of last year, 2022. So, shout
Should
out
have
to
been
you.
mine.
But she's like, you know this about me. In my head,
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
like,
I don't know
should've been
shit
mine.
about you. Like, I don't remember.
It should have been my episode.
Should have been. But it's your people didn't pull through.
That's what I'm saying.
Your
People didn't
followers
pull-
on
they
Instagram
didn't come through.
click the link in the bio.
Yeah, people don't. They
don't
don't be
care.
clicking, bro.
They don't
You
care
gotta
about
be
your
clicking, bro.
opinions.
They really don't. Like, yo, shut up, Adrian.
Unless you're
Nobody
sucking
was
dick for $1 billion.
right?
Yeah.
If I'm like say some outlandish stuff, then they
Nah,
listen.
bro. She had the most downloads in the first hour of the show.
I don't know.
So she got the most streamed show episode
That's
of
good, though.
last year and
Congrats.
the first hourly rate downloads. So that really spiked
Congrats.
up viewership. And actually, fun fact, a lot of foreign countries listened to Idol Talk last year.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm
to
not sure
whatever
how
country.
they would understand what I'm saying.
English. Maybe they the second
No,
language.
but there's like some really weird, outlandish
Second
countries that I can show
or
you.
maybe they just like the sound of your voice,
They're
bro.
like your words, funny man. But it's a good experience. And I was like, shout out to my one listener in Italy. That's the only country. I
Shout
remember.
out Italy.
Shout out Italy. She or he was rocking out with us.
Yeah.
It was like, it's funny.
You
'cause
rock with us, so we rock with you.
It was funny because it was like United States, Canada, and then there's always a third country.
And
It's
then
usually like
Italy?
1 or 2 people, right? In
Yeah.
that third country, and it's like it'll change like every single week. But Italy was on a streak for like 4 months. Italy was number 3 every single time.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, you rocking strong, but I don't know who the fuck you are. I can't send you a t-shirt. That's why I didn't make 5. But if you're still listening, I'll send you a shirt. I'll drop it off.
A lot, bro.
Hey, I know I'm gonna send Malik because he goes on flights for free. So I'm like, yeah, because his mom was a
An
flight
airline?
attendant.
Yeah. She worked for
Yeah.
the airline. That's cool.
Exactly. So I'm gonna send him with the shirt. I'm like, it'll cost less than shipping. It'll literally be like, it's just the taxes. You just pay the
You
taxes.
want to do a mini clip? I just had an idea.
Okay, we could do a mini right after this. You want to wrap this
Yeah.
up?
That's right. Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. Wrap this up.
All right. Let's.
All right, so outro it.
You want me to outro?
Yeah, outro.
I never outro, so let's outro. Okay, this has been episode 4 of Idle Talk. Make sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, What else did you say? Podbean.
Shout out to Podbean. They sent me a code to like claim my show.
Podbean.
So, Podbean.
And follow us on Instagram at
Idle Talk Pod.
Okay.
TikTok
Idle Talk Pod.
Twitter
Idle Talk Pod, but the 0
with a 0 instead of an L.
With the 0.
And YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, we have YouTube.
YouTube. I think episode 1 will be on YouTube.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is an older episode. It's an archived episode, so we're not posting that on YouTube. Episode 3, whatever you have planned, is gonna be on YouTube.
Okay.
This will be on YouTube too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
good.
good.
Be dope.
And follow me and Nando on Instagram.
No.
Yeah.
Follow Idle Talk.
But
Pod.
also us, because we
Idle
are
Talk
individually
Pod.
people.
Go on Reddit. Look for Idle Talk Pod on Reddit. Fun fact.
I didn't know we had a Reddit.
We had a Reddit. I made a Reddit. I made a Discord too. Idle Talk Pod on Discord. I don't know if you can search on there, but I made one.
I think you have to invite people.
No, I have fucking claimed every single thing I could think of. I claimed the name Idle Talk Pod.
Smart.
YouTube Shorts are gonna have the Idle Talk Pod handle. You know, handles come out this year, early last year, and
That's
rolling
good.
out for everybody else in this year. So I claimed Idle Talk Pod on YouTube Shorts.
So this has been the outro. It's been Fabrian and Fernando, double F. FNF, you know? Or, yeah.
Cue the music.